Everybody wave. Hi, everyone, and welcome. We are here. We made it. Revenge of the Gith, Season 3, Episode 4. Already. We've been doing this for a month with this crew. Anyway, welcome, everyone. Welcome to the game. We're just going to jump right into it, and the cast is going to introduce themselves and their characters, and we're just going to start with our Dungeon Master. Go ahead, sir. Take it away.
It's me. I'm Robert the GM at Robbie Rollin on Twitter, and I'm going to be the DM for this evening. Not trying to kill anyone ever, because that's not how I do things here at all. So,
Honestly,
yeah.
it really isn't.
With how I roll for my enemies, a lot of the times it really isn't. Until the season finale, I cannot really threaten the player characters.
I mean, you can, but...
Yeah, and hello, I'm Obadiah playing Hong Huzi, the half-elf drow, who has been very successfully and very actually threatened with he's cut off. He can't have any more, and so actually rather than a warden, I am now playing a level 10 recovering alcoholic.
Who's specialized in warden.
Yeah. Hi, I'm a member. I'm playing Alexander Bogmar, Paladin Warlock combo, and he was absent, but not really last episode. He kind of just existed, being edgy in the background.
All right.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Hi guys, I'm Hope. I play Chatter, the Firbolg Circle of the Shepherd Druid. He just got some pretty disturbing intel by looking at a corpse with an exploded head, so that's pretty fun.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robin, and I play Proserpina, the Tiefling Arcane Archer, who, though being sweet and loving and kind and gentle, has just learned that people want her dead.
Hello, I'm Montana. I'll be playing Throck the Unsatisfied, the crocodilian druid, Circle of the Moon. And yeah, he just finished picking his first plant from the ground last session. He's looking forward to giving it to his teammates, and so they can feel better.
Hello, everyone. My name is Val. This is my channel. Today, I'm bringing to you the half-drow blade singer by the name of Anja. She is becoming less of a cinnamon roll to make room for more cinnamon rolls, and just her big drow energy is slowly becoming her normal energy, I think. That's totally not gonna bite her back in the butt, like, at all. Like, at all, right? Right? I'm ready for it. No, okay. So, as a reminder, guys, this is a viewer-affected game. You can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. For every 100 biddies, you can give a reroll to anyone here you see on screen. Anyone, including the GM. Same goes with subscriptions. You can give a nat 1 or a nat 20. This morning, I had someone give me, the Dungeon Master, 4 nat 1s. And I only use 2. Like, so you can put them in your favor when it comes to that, or, you know, all that kind of stuff, and then you can just straight up give money through Coffee or through Streamlabs. And by giving money, like $5 or more, depending on the variety of the donation, shit happens. However you want it to happen. You can give a plot point, you can make up an NPC, you can make a penis shield. That moans when you hit it. That's the kind of stuff that happens on this channel. So, without further ado, Rob, please take us through the world of Ariel as we start Revenge of the Gith.
Yes, so we are going to leave Earth and come back to the world of Oriel, which a year and a half ago was shattered and shaken by the invasion of the Gith Yankee. Normally thought as just kind of extra planar raiders that would raid for valuable materials, sometimes artisans and other talented people, have come saying that they are ready to end the illithid mind flayer threat once and for all. But, to do that, they had to completely move all the civilized people, what the illithid eat, out of the Underdark and then purge it. And in that process, they were smart enough to realize that potentially some of those illithid could have gotten out with all those drow they let live. And so the rest of the world has become under martial law. Anywhere with a connection to the Underdark, the skies are filled with Githyanki astral warships. Now, the party just came from a city that actually didn't have any of that. The party recently coming together in Lindsay, in Lindum, a city inside of Lindsay, the province. Uh, a relatively peaceful city without any outright Githyanki presence and no longer any secretive Githyanki presence. Watch season 2. Now the party has realized through visions of multiple different kinds that the Githyanki are messing with the very boundaries between the planes, preventing Githzerai from their kind of cousins and rivals from coming in and stopping this whole invasion, tipping of the scales, and that what they're doing may even be having an effect on the plane's connection to one of its twins, the Feywild. And so the party has begun a cross-continent trek to reach some ruins across the way to attempt to stop and find out whatever the Githyanki are doing there. Before they left, though, our wonderful being Proserpina, somebody tried to assassinate her. I'm just gonna be straight up. Somebody tried to just gank her while she was, practicing her archery, and that failed. Luckily for Robin, the party was able to learn a bit about the attackers. They found out that they were part of the Order of the Wilted Rose, a thought long gone order dedicated to the eradication of all the princes of hell so that all devils would just collapse in on themselves from the power vacuum. And they weren't unable to learn much more except for a potential name for a contact within the order, as apparently all the operatives have their memory wiped up until the point of their mission. And so the party, realizing that maybe leaving the city would be a good idea, they left, but not before Honghuzi was thoroughly punished by a alchemical curse from his benefactor, Lady Hareen, which makes him incapable of drinking alcohol without throwing it back up, and which is extremely fun for him. And so the party got 3 days into their journey when they came upon a small town of some humans and lizard folk and a few other races, but those are kind of the main two, where seemingly the mayor of this town approached them in desperation as they had a large number of sick. And we just finished with Chatter seeing one of the dead of these sick people with a kind of burrowed hole at the top of the person's head, which I'm sure Chatter just relayed to the rest of you. So
Yeah, so Chatter will be most of this guy's head is in here. It's not really supposed to be like that.
Yeah, I think people deserve... What do you mean most of his head is gone?
He just kind of shows them that it's been exploded from in the inside, it would seem, or something has happened to it.
yeah, so essentially what it looks like is that something burrowed through the skull and kind of ate all the stuff that was inside. How closely do y'all want to look, I guess?
Oh, I'm gonna get up in there and look really closely.
I mean,
great.
most of the inside is what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, you can see there is a full like burrow down further too. Like it didn't just stop there.
Oh,
In the
wow.
head.
I've seen worms and maggots do this to fruit and vegetables, but not people. Wow. Oh, that's gross.
And he's just kind of standing back, like, I don't want to. I really don't want to empty my stomach again.
Anyone who is paying attention notices Elenia, your Githzerai companion, goes pale and looks terrified.
I'm just like, what? Like he'll say it like in Gith, just like kind of try and get his attention. Like, what is it?
In Gith, this is bad. We should leave.
What you guys talking about?
What's he? And then like he's. I think he recognizes this. What's doing this?
This isn't Illithid.
That's a microwave?
It's a microwave. This is arguably something worse.
Is it something that
You can't
we need to
understand
work?
this. This is in Gith.
Oh, this was all still in Gith.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is just
Like, to get
Hanguzi
his
and Elenia
attention.
right now.
To get his attention, yeah. If it's not, and there's, and he'll just like speak to everybody. Like, yeah, I think we can find out the particulars once we leave. Leaving and like just back, like leaving is good, right?
The kind of befuddled mayor. Well, did you figure out what's wrong, or
You should go. All of you should go.
what, like leave our home?
Like is no like back to Alanya. Like is this? They're gonna be coming back, aren't they?
They who?
I don't believe. I think we should speak of this away from the rest of the villagers. Wait. Ask if they had any clerics or spellcasters in the town.
Clerics, spellcasters before us. Anybody come through? Visitors?
No, nobody came through. I was actually going to ask if, our kind of druid that lived here went missing a bit before this happened. They were extremely powerful. Not as powerful as you all, though, I'm gathering, given the fact you've cured all of the people here in a matter of minute.
Like druid, killed a druid.
Elenia, we won't have to kill them. They're already dead. I believe we need to abscond.
What can you tell me that we could tell them? Because I don't think they're gonna leave.
Everyone here
If
is
they
standing awkwardly as you guys
It's like-
chitter and chatter at each other.
It's like I'm gonna start translating real quick. Like he'll start repeating like the high points of the conversation back, and we need to tell them something.
I don't want to spread panic amongst villagers, and I don't think they would understand anyway the gravity of what's going on. So maybe it would be best to simply lie and and kind of looks at the group fighters amongst us to actually try and solve this problem.
I hate to. Wait,
That was in
Gith.
Gith. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, and then like he'll like turn to everybody else and go like, okay, so just to summarize, we can solve this, but we're gonna need some time. keep you're gonna have to keep your infected villagers away. Like the thing that's going on, it's contagious. And
Oh my.
Oh
just
goodness!
just be careful. Keep people apart. You should be able to manage it.
Of
And
course.
once we take care of it, things will come to an end.
Oh, Pella be praised. Thank you so much. Oh, I'll go inform as many people as I can. I will quarantine off this building. And oh wait, Okay, I will instead write out missives. Well, most of the people can't read. Okay, I will write out missives and have them read out loud so that I do not come in contact. And that way, we will take care of this.
That's a good idea. We're
Great.
We're
I
gonna
have to
get
write
on
some stuff.
We're gonna get on this. Things will be fine.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna go over to Hung Huzi, kind of like tug at his shirt sleeve. Yeah. And in Undercommon speak to you because I don't know how to speak Gith, but I figure most people here can't speak Undercommon. And ask us, is this related to our current adventure in any way?
Probably not. Probably not, but
I mean, the bigger picture?
maybe it's not. He knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to say here because if I repeat it and the villagers understand that it'd be bad. And if he recognizes it, that means it.
Like, if he recognizes it and he's white, can I insight? Because this is just very straight. That's Alex's sheet. Why am I clicked on his? I was like, insight 1, I'm proficient in this shit. No, I'm not.
Who knows?
It's like, oh, okay. So we're not staying here. We're camping out? Is that what I'm understanding?
And and I assume that the village leader is gone out to go take care of stuff now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just speak in common to Anya this. We shouldn't stay here, should we?
Well, what's going on?
Looks at the semi-conscious wounded people around. Let us have a picnic.
And Hong's just kind of let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
we're gonna go have lunch.
So you all leave the kind of central town building. Yeah. As you do Throck, as I mentioned, there are quite a few kind of crocodilian and a few other different kind of lizard folk, although it's predominantly crocodilian kind of in this town. It's right along a river, kind of in a, basically like banks of the Nile situation where the area here is very fertile, but get a few hour or so out from the river and it's fairly arid.
Are there any crocodilians inside of the tent, injured or?
No, there were not actually.
Okay.
But you do see a crocodilian seems to notice you and starts approaching.
Okay. I just stare at them.
Yeah. A bit smaller than you. It looks like maybe younger crocodilian. Are you joining the village?
No. What do you mean? Why aren't you all in the swamp?
Why aren't you in the swamp?
That's not a point. Someone has to be there protecting it. If we lose one, that doesn't matter, but if none of you are there protecting it, someone could get the horde.
Yeah, but I asked you, so why are you in the swamp?
He grabs him. Youngling, know your place.
Uh, because it's dangerous.
Enemies. He like lets go of him.
Yeah.
How many are dead?
I ran during the fighting. Many.
We do not have the swamp anymore. Do we?
I don't know if they repelled them, but if they did, then there's very few left.
Then we've failed.
This place, it is much easier to live here. We are. And kind of like puffs himself up. I am one of the biggest things in the river.
Yes. We have a purpose. What are we without purpose?
Wow. I am. What is word? I am. Fishing man?
Hunter.
Yes. Hunter of fish. This is better.
Yes. That's good. This is bad. We will do something about this. Where are the others? Now I see only crocodilians, mostly.
We swam up. Others couldn't do so.
Are you leading now?
No.
Take me to the group. I will speak with them.
Out hunting fish. Now come back in the evening.
I'm hungry. I gotta go.
Me
eat.
too.
He starts whipping out some meat and he breaks off like a chunk and gives him some. Yeah, and then I guess Throck will go and try and find, I guess, Chatter afterwards. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, little buddy?
My people, they've been removed from our home. Predators.
Oh. Well, that's
Some-
not good.
No,
What's a predator to a crocodilian?
not much.
Yeah, that's probably a big problem. It sounds like something we gotta check out.
Do you think the group will do that?
Well, I always say that we're family, so families help each other out. So I'll help you, and hopefully they will too.
Thank you.
This is the sweetest.
Yeah, I guess Throck just starts eating nervously.
Yeah. So you Elenia kind of takes you all just like out of earshot. He seems paranoid.
I'm sorry, but that was like the sweetest conversation I've ever heard. I'm gonna cry.
I know.
Love druid buddies.
So Elenia will like, you will just translate what I say.
Yeah, careful if it's more than 4 syllables. It might take me a bit.
I will speak slower. So this whole, it is in Gith, so they can be more wordy, but just Hong Huzi's translating it. So that was the work of Slod. They are beings of chaos and hate. They attack but do not kill. In their claws, they implant young, which grow and then consume your insides to then grow into another Slod. They are like animals in intelligence, unless they kill, well, unless a young grows inside a spellcaster. Then they can grow very dangerous and control others around them. If this druid was killed and turned, that means there is probably a smarter Slod controlling them. We, Githzerai, know them well. They come from where we come from. Limbo, chaos. The powerful ones can move themselves between the planes, but unfortunately, unlike us, they sometimes just appear on the material plane. And other places. They are truly unpredictable sometimes. If my people could be moving between the planes, we would have immediately showed up to this village to fight the Slod, but this only further proves that we have been blocked. I do not think there is hope for this village.
I mean, are you sure? Like, do you think everyone here is gonna get infected and die, or are already infected and going to have the same thing? Like there's gotta be some people here that are fine, right?
And at this point, he'll just switch to common. Well, Throck saw the disease. No others probably infected. All those who leave village will get attacked, I think.
And even if they stay here, it's just a matter of time before the spellcaster or some of the more aggressive ones move in.
Soon,
Valdrianth,
sure.
AWR.
They will become bold, attack the village outright.
So, just to make sure, like out of game, these are basically like fantasy xenomorphs.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm understanding. Like they.
Yeah, that's their reproductive cycle. They implant you with one of their young, and then the young eats you from the inside out.
Okay.
So
Yay.
if the village leaves infected or not, they're going to get attacked because they're being watched? Is that what you're saying?
If the village stays, they will be attacked. I do not know if they leave, if they will be attacked.
Oh, okay. I
am
understand
unaware.
if they left. So you think everyone should just leave? Should we just tell them that, hey, there's like body snatching critters here that are laying eggs, and you should all evacuate somewhere? But
I would not live near where Slod hunt.
right. So what I'm saying is, should we tell them so that they could leave? But what if someone leaves that's infected and they can infect Oh god, do we have to burn down the whole village just in case?
Let's start some more of it. Let's do it.
Why don't we just kill them?
The Slod or the people?
The Slod, not the people. Right?
Why
Because
would you think though? Wait. Did you think Throck might kill the people?
I could see it.
I mean, Chatter, this is this group, and I have to expect the worst out of everyone except you.
Okay, that's fair.
I hate
Do you
to
think we could
say
kill a
it.
Slod?
They are quite dangerous, but it seems that you all are also quite dangerous.
My only thing is we don't know who's been infected already, right?
Throck, their young are a disease.
Oh, okay. So I think most of us have magic that can get rid of that.
So I believe Throck could see the time it takes to grow is long, 3 months or so.
So
Which
there's
does
lots
mean-
of people here we can still save.
Which does mean as well that the slot have been here a while. I do not know what that means.
So if we're gonna do this, we need to hunt pretty quickly, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, where do we start?
I do not know. I do not know this place.
You were talking to your boy earlier, Throck. Do you hear anything?
Nothing about these creatures. But I could ask.
The Slod do not. They could, but they do not prefer to swim.
Where do they come from?
Chaos. Limbo.
I think the idea is out of nowhere. Probably an ambush. Definitely an ambush.
Does anyone here have the alert feat? Yes! It's really hard to sneak up on Chatter from what I remember. He's just intuitive, he just knows what's going on.
I just pretty much just am always paying attention all the time. It might not seem like it, but I'm just always listening.
I'm not. So I'm glad you're here.
You all do see the kind of mayor person approaching.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi!
adventurer people. Hi. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I was thinking if there is a threat, I was going to just tell everyone to gather together. Yes?
It's not the kind if it's kind of like rooting out bandits that have come from a really well equipped army. If a whole village comes out, it's gonna go badly for the village. But if some experts go in and take care of it, they can deal with the bandits without.
Does this mean you're going to go deal with it?
Yeah. We'll need a bit of time to make sure our preparations are in order. But we can't really leave this in good conscience, and I don't think that the authorities will be here in time.
I'm just getting more nervous as she's sitting there, and she's like, She's just like, you're being so subtle, and it's just like, oh man,
Does
there's
that
worms
mean-
in your bodies, and they're gonna eat you from the inside out, and we have to kill the things. Oh god.
So emergency meeting. Okay. Cool.
No.
What? Hmm?
1 second.
Uh.
I turn to our Githzerai friend. I mean, what exactly are the slod? Like, out of curiosity.
I am not a
I
scholar.
mean, like,
I did not personally fight them. I was in training. I believe they are an aberration.
I don't have anything.
Can I roll an intelligence on that? Just because I am well studied.
Sure.
Cool.
I will say this would probably be religion because this is like more an extra planar threat.
Okay, I have +4 to religion. 14.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I will say you know that they are resistant to magic.
Oh shit.
That's probably the relevant part for wizards to know. Like,
yeah.
they have advantage on saving throws for magic stuff.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna be really hard because I read that these things are like really good against magic. And I just motion at all of us.
I was about to say,
Cozy's like, yes.
we have like what, 2 people who don't use magic?
I mean, technically we all use at least spell-like abilities here. Like,
we're a very magic heavy group.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bit of an idea that could go very, very poorly, but could also be a very good chance of success. What if we use the townsfolk as bait?
No.
No, listen.
What?
Not like no.
Do I
Listen for a
get a
second.
vote in this at all? Because I would say no. I would
No.
no using my.
Because we're not voting.
Chatter just takes his
Cool.
finger, just flicks Alex on the nose like a dog.
No.
No using people as bait.
No.
Okay, I'm
My-
worried now because that tone was like a not again, we talked about this tone. And that's worrying.
Throck's gonna look at that guy and just give him a very intimidating look as he says that. Like he's not helping the situation.
What I
I'm gonna
meant,
go.
What
Emergency.
hold on, let him explain himself. He's just not very elegant with his words sometimes. All of that charisma is this, and she motions to his rock hard body.
What I meant was we have to get the villagers out to safety anyway, right? We can't leave them here because they're open to attack if they stay here. Unless I'm misunderstanding that, Hamuzu.
Dave, things are. If we leave this alone, eventually, the village is going to be attacked, and it's going to be much worse than things have been.
So they have to leave anyway.
But if they go, they're vulnerable, and we're not guards.
But
We're not guards.
1 second. But if we know where they're going to attack, that means we could ambush the ambushers.
If we know where they are, we know where we need to go.
And we don't know where they are.
And when we do, we don't need to risk the people to take care of business.
I don't think it would be a risk. I think we could pull it off.
Bait
It would
gets
be-
bitten.
I think I think, and the good mayor is going to agree with me. Our job isn't to put these people at more risk.
I
We
would
just need to take care of this.
I mean
Yes. But
I
we
will
all
just say
have to do it in a timely manner.
I
usually
will be bait.
Okay.
If we need bait, I will do it.
Why would they
Oh.
want you over the village? Oh, it's because you look like everyone that belongs here.
Hmm.
They
I thought
do
I could make distraction and lure them.
I have a question, Mr. Mayor.
yeah.
Like, first of all, sorry about Alex. He's used to doing things a little bit more abruptly and concisely, and we're not saying that his idea wouldn't work. We just understand that it's not humane, so we want to try and figure out a humane way to do this without endangering you, right? But
Great.
you shouldn't completely disregard his idea because it might work. But my question is, do you have any rangers?
Some of our most of the people who know how to use a bow got sick.
Oh, okay.
So
I had a ranger boyfriend once when I was like a kid, like a teenager, and he was really good at tracking things, and that's why I was asking. And he was
Yeah.
like, I can only track certain things really good and the other things not so good, but still kind of good. And so I was just wondering if you had someone here, because we know that they're apparitions, if you had somebody here who could, who knew what that was and could help us find them so that we didn't have to possibly consider this option.
Jim knows how to shoot a bow pretty good.
Did the people who got sick, did they all have the same kinds of job, like the first ones?
Yeah, most of them were like the people who would cut down trees or hunt or set traps and stuff.
Did they have an area they all like to go to, kind of a good spot?
Just out, just kind of gestures towards the thicker trees and growth where that's been not cut away for the village.
All right. All right. Listen, I think you've told us about what you can.
Yeah.
You've been having a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Go take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah. It's just gonna rush away.
For the record, I
Oh,
still
I
think now
fucking
is
drink.
the best idea.
Wow, I thought I was bad at talking.
I need a fucking drink. Fuck.
I have water. Do you want some water?
Throck has another substance for you now.
What exactly are you on that is making it so you can't drink, just out of curiosity?
I think I fucking asked.
Is it a curse?
No. It's a chemical. Probably a cocktail.
It's a poison of some sort, I'm assuming. Very advanced drow intensive poisons. We are really good at making you feel awful.
Wait,
what?
I slap him on the back and lay on hands.
Mm-hmm.
For 5 to try to see if I can get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how if I know if it works.
Alex, I tried something sort of like that before and it didn't work. It was actually a pretty powerful spell.
What if you guys tried to do it at the same time?
I mean, it'd be possibly worth a try, but...
And
Yeah,
if you
Chatter
could-
did lesser restoration
Yeah.
already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because lesser restoration is basically the same as the lay on hands one, right?
It's okay.
Yeah.
You
Oh
tried.
well. I'll just drink in front of you then. I say as I take a swig.
I need less sleep than you do.
Yeah.
Only if you're invited into the tiny hut.
That's right.
Wouldn't be the smallest place I've snuck into.
Are you used to tight spaces? Squeezing into tight spaces?
I used to live in a squirrel den in a tree.
I'd really love to laugh about that, but my temper is riding high.
I'm
Need
sorry,
to
I'm
go.
just trying to cheer you up.
I'm gonna go take a fucking walk or something. Shit. And
Yeah, I'm
like, yeah,
coming with you.
that's probably for the best. And like yeah, he'll just start like walking off, mostly aimlessly, like towards the like thicker chunk of forest.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should go by themselves right now at all. Last thing we need is someone getting infected without someone being there and not knowing.
Yeah, so I head with Hong Huzi.
So, are the four of you just gonna stay behind for now, or?
Well, Anja might use this opportunity to pull Alex aside. Oh, look, he games his rating, but how can they do that when she's in the stream?
Amazing. Welcome, new friendos.
Hello,
We're about to have a scene first between Anja and Alex, and then Huzi and Throg.
This is kind of almost, you know what? No, just because this seems really out of place. It should have happened at the beginning, so I'll wait until there's some more.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of thinking about it, it would seem a little out of place. But there is a conversation she wants to have with Alex, yeah.
Huzi and Throg, what do you two talk at all, or are you just like, you're so mad?
I need. What then? Like, and about what time of day is it? I guess
it's in, I believe it's like late morning.
Okay. Okay. Fuck. You mentioned you had something. What? It's not a drink, is it?
No. No,
Fuck.
I thought you could use an ear. I know.
Yeah.
You guys like to talk.
There's a lot of things I don't talk about. It's fun fact of running your mouth a lot. People don't pay attention when you don't. It's a weird little thing. But yeah, fuck it. It's been no days and I'm already on fucking edge. I want to just deal with this. Feel like I've fucking done something. Fuck, he said rangers and trappers, and that means they're probably a little ways out, and it's got to be someone that can hide. Maybe towards this way. I don't.
Well, we should find an area you think that they might be, and I can talk with the plants. Maybe they've seen them.
Well, I know ambushes at least, so I don't try and figure something out. Woods are different, but we'll see.
Show me where you would put an ambush to attack the village.
I don't know about the village. I think it's more if I was going after a hunter, coming to or coming from. Somebody isolated and basically that's what Hongo's is like looking for, like a good place to go grab somebody isolated.
Roll either survival or investigation, and don't roll that one.
Cool. Where's my investigation? There we go.
There's like thick foliage and trees and a hill that blocks line of sight. But like the escape path is like, it looks like there's also then the hunting trail that's a great escape path away if you need to book it. It's kind of perfect.
Okay, and then yeah, after like a little bit, like Hansi he'll point to it and like repeat some of that, like right there. That's it. That's the best place. That's where I go.
Throck's just gonna go right in the spot. He's gonna kind of look over the area, kind of like a dog about to sit down, and then he just kind of sinks his hands into the dirt, and he focuses and casts Speak with Plants.
Great.
And Honghuzi's just gonna like try and just keep an eye out because that seems like a good idea.
Hi, I'm Grass.
Hello, Grass. I'm
Hi.
Throck the Unsatisfied.
That's a lot of letters.
Yes. Have you seen creatures bigger
Yeah.
than myself?
Yeah.
Did they look? I don't know what they look like. And then he turns to Hong Uzi. What do they look like?
I'm seeing like stuck like did not think to answer this question like
Classic. Nobody thought to ask what they look like. No. They look like Big Frog.
Yes, but not like me.
No, you look like Big Lizard.
Yes, okay, good.
I like your tail.
Thank you. Where?
Can you not step on me?
It's really hard.
Just go in the tree. I'm sure they'll be okay with it. We're not okay with that.
Okay. Is there like a log or anything that's on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna like get on the log, and he's also gonna be conscious.
Hey,
of,
that
like,
was my cousin.
Well, he's a seat
Disrespecting
now.
the dead.
You know,
dare
most trees aren't so judgmental.
Yeah, most trees aren't. Me.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the grass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? We lost Cousin Vinny, but we got talking grass.
All right. So yeah, frog.
Where are they?
Not here anymore.
How long ago did you see them? How many day
Ah.
cycles?
I'd love to tell you if someone wasn't blocking the sun.
Sorry. And then he kind of shifts over. How many of them were there?
To the grass.
Yeah, to the grass.
Less than us.
More than me and that one.
Yeah.
Like, if there was another me and him, would that be as many as they are?
Well, there'd still just be two of you, right?
The grass
But
knows
what
how
if
to
there
count.
was two of me and two of him?
Can that happen?
Yeah.
Really?
Magic.
Whoa. I don't know.
He turns to the tree.
Because there's only one of you. Hey.
Do you know what this many is?
Wait. That's your branch.
That's actually true. He's like, he turns
Don't
over to
worry.
Hong Uzi.
You'll grow leaves someday.
Hey, what should we ask the plants? I've asked them how many there are, and then I realized I don't think plants can count.
really open it. It's like
Oh, they also look like frogs, apparently. Big frogs.
we can work with that. Remember that. I think ask if the frog people have been attacking other people often
Mm.
here.
He thinks for a second. Is there a mushroom around?
Sure.
Okay, because mushrooms are usually smarter. Yeah, he looks to the mushroom.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
1 sec. And he turns back to Hong Uzi. I'm sorry, I forgot the question. What was the question I was supposed to ask the mushroom?
If the frog people have been attacking the not frog people here
Right.
a
Okay.
lot.
Yeah. Mushroom, have they
Yeah.
been attacking the frog creatures? Have they been attacking other creatures that are not the frog creatures?
Well, I noticed that not as many people come to like chop, like, kill trees.
Not as many.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But you haven't seen them kill like creatures like him. And he points at Hong Huzi.
I mean, I ain't seen it. Don't mean it hasn't happened though.
Yeah. Okay. You want to come for a walk for 10 minutes?
I think that'd kill me.
I think this, in some situations, allows you to get out of the ground.
All right, sure.
Okay.
I'm up for some adventure.
Okay. And he turns to Hong Huzi. I don't think we're gonna get much more information out of these plants. They're usually great for small talk, but not much more than that.
Hey,
What?
we're gonna grow. Grass.
Yeah. He ignores the grass.
I think what we definitely know is the frog. We know that they look like frogs now. We can take that back. I'm sure at least somebody has to have managed to get away or seen them. Honestly, probably some of those people you cured. If we can at least get a direction, we've got something to work with.
Do you know a direction where they went? And he picks up the mushroom and puts it on his shoulder.
Yeah, I think sunrise.
Oh, sunrise. The east. They said they came from the east.
Time out. Does the sun rise in the east in this planet?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
I almost got you. Oh man. Foiled once again.
This time we ask the important question.
You never know. It could rise in the south for all we know. Okay.
All right, east.
Hey.
East.
Yeah, I saw the grass.
Yeah.
What?
Watch out for the gray frog.
What?
Watch out for the gray frog.
What does it look like?
Gray frog.
Oh. I'm sorry, your
frog,
accent sounded like you said great.
A lightish black.
Oh, and I guess before I leave you, Grass, I have one question.
Yeah.
Do you see in color?
What's a color?
Well, you know how you said gray?
Uh-huh.
It's like the opposite of that.
Uh-huh. Weird.
Yeah, isn't it? Okay, let's go, mushroom.
Yeah, they're weird.
And let's keep walking, Hong Huzi. Maybe we'll find something else.
Where are you going?
Is it within?
Are you gonna go back to the group, or are you gonna like keep investigating?
Oh, I heard east.
Yeah, we got what we needed. I think it's just like we're gonna do like a little quick walk around and then just head back.
Okay. So the rest of you, you see Throck with a new mushroom on his shoulder.
Hong Huzi looks like just kind of Like he looked like angry and annoyed before. Now he just looks kind of like deeply confused.
Before they get back, is there anything y'all wanted to be talking about amongst yourselves or doing, or are we just gonna skip right ahead?
I was actually going to send my familiar into town just to
Okay.
watch over people. and
Okay,
to
so you're gonna
report
go
back if
blind
anything.
and deaf and watch through it, or you're just gonna like have it watch?
Yeah, blind and deaf and watch through it until people get back.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Yeah, with my
Familiar.
right. Yeah. I'm not good. I didn't write down his stats.
Just do your own perception then. It's not that big a deal.
18 ain't bad though.
Okay. So you see the mayor appears to be gathering everyone into the town hall.
Okay. Just gonna
Make an insight check.
Inside is wisdom.
Yeah, I just couldn't find it. Ugh.
Oh, he's really nervous and everyone's confused.
Okay.
What do you see, Alex?
Just well, I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm gonna shake you. I could. Wait, hold on a second. Like, do I have message? Because I think I have message. If I have message, then
Yeah, but the message works, I think.
yeah, I have message. I'm gonna.
I can message back too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna message you. It's like, hey, what do you see? Because I know what it looks like when you jump into a familiar. Like, I do it all the time.
Watching the mayor,
Oh.
I'm suspicious of him. He rubbed me the wrong way. Something about him just felt off. Like, at one point, he was all for quarantine, and now he's gathering everyone together. Too much of a 180 for me. Something was up. That or he's just dumb.
So, Chatter, will he have noticed that everyone's sort of gathering to the town hall?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
And see if your furball guys can see that far.
My furball guys.
I was about to say, I am
Two.
saying out loud, like when I responded to Anja. So what I'm saying.
I'll say, yeah. After, especially, Anja starts like messaging, and you kind of look where the familiar went. You can kind of see vaguely like all the shapes, slowly heading towards the town center.
Because
Or town hall.
Message has a verbal component, so you would, unless she's whispering, you would have heard it.
He's going to go that way. He's gonna gather with them.
Okay.
And does he notice that people seem pretty confused and scared?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, people just look more confused. They're not really that scared.
Okay. He's just going to sort of just stay in the area, just kind of.
Did I just drop the internet? Shit.
So.
While you keep an eye on the heart, make a perception check and see how much kind of like.
Just a quick pause right now, you guys, just because we're at 0 kilobytes per second for my internet. Yes, just disconnected.
Uh-oh.
So let me just stop the stream real quick, and then I'll start it up here in a hot minute.
Difficulties.
I did want to mention, by the way, or ask, we did get confirmation they're aberrations, not fiends or anything.
They are not fey or fiend or undead, yeah. Nothing Paladins likes me.
Yep, it looks like we are back up and running.
We're back?
I see. I saw on the stream.
Yep, we're back. Sorry about
Amazing.
that, guys. We had a little internet burp.
So what I was saying to Chatter, as he kind of mingles amongst the crowd of confused villagers, go ahead and make a perception check. See if you catch any fun
I
chatter.
clicked it and I did very bad.
Yep. There's a lot of different voices, and you're spending most of your time being a dad vibe and just
Yeah.
kind of like keeping people.
And he's very nervous. Like, he wants to help these people, and he kind of comes in here and he realizes there's no one in here that he knows, and he's just suddenly like, oh no, I made a mistake. He's just like inching his poncho up, like he wants to hide in it, but he's improved so much and he doesn't want to, but he's very conflicted.
So
Petunia does land on Chatter's shoulder once he sees he's in there.
So, Anja, Alexander, and Proserpina, you see Honghuzi and Throck return from their little plant adventure.
I'm still watching, so someone will have to tell me. Yeah.
And I'm making sure nobody attacks Alex because he can't defend himself. So, Proserpina,
Oh, you're back with dinner? Are we having mushroom soup?
I don't. It's not a.
Has it been 10 minutes?
I'll say there's like a little bit left,
Okay.
like a couple minutes.
It's a friend.
Yeah.
She looks over her shoulder. What?
Well, my dad always said that they were really fun guys.
You just. you sound like Stan. He's like he didn't. Like,
So you've talked to mushrooms too before?
Oh, I don't. My dad's done that. I've spent more time talking to goats and to sheeps and to cows and to bunny rabbits and to kitties and to puppies.
Yeah, I think mushrooms are pretty fun. He pets them.
Oh well, that's a little weird. You got some of my spores on you now. But you're not ground. Could you put those on the ground so they could like grow?
He bends over, wipes it.
Yeah. There you go. That's the stuff.
Those mushroom sex organs are all over your hands.
I'm pretty sure you just had sex with a mushroom. Congratulations.
I don't know what's. I don't know what that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. They look like frogs, and
Yes, similar, humanoid in shape, but frog-like.
we should have asked that. And from the east, they're coming from the east. There's a spot outside town that's very good for ambushes. They've been coming there from the east.
Well, what do we plan on doing?
Right now, I think we're best off trying to see what's been displaced eastward. That way we have a better idea than just walking east and hoping something good happens.
Well, I'm assuming if we walk east, nothing good is going to happen if parasitic frog aberrations live there.
During this conversation, I am going to let Chatter know that people are back. Because
Yeah, I would have told you that people were back.
Petunia can do her little mimicry thing.
And I
You want me to come back, little guy?
No.
and like Thought, could you like mention something about like a gray frog?
No.
Okay, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as if I get it right, the grass and the trees have seen a lot of people getting attacked at that spot.
A bit. Not really, though. They didn't see it there, but they did see the creatures. But I don't think they saw them attack it. And he looks at the mushroom. Did you?
Nah.
Yeah, the mushroom says no.
I said nah, but yeah.
I'm sorry. Nah.
Like he like says like very slow, like, do plants have accent?
Yes. Mm,
Why?
why do you have an accent?
I
Don't
don't
be
think he
judging
has an accent
plants.
at all. We don't have accents.
Sure. Yeah. Mm.
He just looks like really. He just looks like really lost. Like he didn't expect any of these questions, and he does it.
I'd like to say judgmental frog is my favorite prop now.
They said the gray one is very dangerous. So, we should probably kill that one first.
And like it's just like look to line, like repeat it like in Gith. Like does gray mean anything? Gray slot? Is that?
Yeah, I would say anyone who wants to try can make another religion check on a gray slot, but Lenia is in training. He's not like a fully graduated
Alright, let's
monk of
try
the
and
Githzerai.
go into the depths of my as a college wizard school dropout. Eh.
Wizard school dropout.
Dropped out of wizard school.
Dropped out of wizard school to go on. I have a practical use for my skills, and I am doing better than I ever did while on my fours on a desk. Wait, what?
Yeah. You know that gray is worse than others, and they have more innate abilities than other slot. Like you're pretty sure they can cast spells. That's about it.
Well, they can cast spells, so anything that we can.
You just know that some powerful slot
Yeah.
can cast spells, and you're pretty sure gray is more powerful. So
Mm-hmm.
ipso facto.
Would I know if there's any like? Well, it's a good thing because Mama has counterspell prepared today. I mean, it can't be good. Like, they're spellcasters, and I mean, as the majority of us know, those who can cast the most magic are the strongest of us all. Right, Shatter?
Am I back yet?
Sure.
I'm assuming that's
Okay.
like you as you're coming back.
Oh,
Like-
I mean, I always said that, a person's strength is measured by their heart, but I mean, I guess that works too.
Aw, then you have the biggest power, Chatter.
I mean, I do have a pretty big heart in here, I guess.
Yeah, so Fearbugs, you're kind of like, if this is offensive, I'm really sorry. But then I just realized that it's the wrong question to ask, because I was about to ask if you were, like, bovine people, if you had multiple hearts like bovines, but then I just realized that bovines don't have multiple hearts, they have multiple stomachs. So I'll rephrase the question. Do you have more than one stomach?
I'm pretty sure I only have one, but you can see it's pretty big.
She goes over and she squishes his belly.
It tickles, stop the tickle.
I'm sorry. I just like squishy things. I don't like. She just motions over to Alex. He doesn't have a squishy belly, unfortunately.
Well, you can squish my belly whenever you like.
Thank you. She does it again. Oh, anyway, sorry, losing track because Anja's distracted by squishy things. Anyway, what were we talking about?
They're coming from the east.
Oh, I don't remember.
Either.
There's
The gray frogs use magic, so we need to be careful. So if we have things to protect us against that, that's super important. I have the ability to counter their magic if we encounter them, I think. And like usually monsters with magic are just bad news. I don't know if the other ones have magic. Would I know if the other ones have magic? Or just like the gray ones?
I will say, you know that there are red sloths and blue sloths that don't have magic, and there's you think there's like another one in between blue and gray, but you don't really know what they can do.
Ask, is the mushroom still talking, or is he done now?
You got like a time for 1 or 2 more
Ask him if
questions.
there's any other colors than gray that he saw.
What are the other colors that you saw? Other
you
than
know,
gray.
there was like a water one,
Blue.
and a berry one.
Red. Or purple?
Yeah.
Maybe also blue.
What kind of berry?
Most of the berries around here are red.
Oh, okay. Like a raspberry or a cherry.
I think that's about it.
Okay. Thank you,
Let me
mushroom.
get this girl named Barry.
And no need to worry. If we ever need to talk to plant friends again, I'm pretty good at it as a firbolg, so I could help too.
Is the magic gone now?
Yeah.
Okay, I take them and I eat them in my mouth.
Fatality.
Is that? It's like, is that? Wow. Is that murder? I didn't see any. I didn't see nothing.
You know,
I didn't.
With mushrooms, in case you eat the wrong one, some really weird things can happen.
Didn't see nothing.
Rock, why did you eat our friend?
Didn't see nothing.
He was our friend. He helped us, and you ate him.
Didn't see nothing.
Yeah, well, yeah, but he's a plant. Wait. Why? I thought people didn't get mad for eating plants.
It's different because he helped us. He's our friend.
This is so confusing.
You're not supposed to eat your friends.
But he
You
was.
can't, like, would you eat any of us if, like,
No.
we stop becoming useful to you?
What? I mean, no.
That's a
Would
yes.
you?
I just want to say, for the record, that firbolg meat is not like cow meat, and I do not want you to eat me if I'm not useful anymore.
I do not consent to my body being eaten. Thank you very much.
I feel like we're this conversation is over. You're good, man. You're good.
You.
What?
I'll be back. And he kind of just turns around and walks away.
I can't believe that just happened.
I mean, he is always hungry. And I mean, if he hadn't talked to the mushroom, we could have eaten it. But it's just the fact that he talked to it. It just felt rude.
Don't make it weird.
It's already weird, Honguzi. It's already weird. All of this is, look at us. We are weird. That's just the weirdest.
Shut up.
All I want to say is I don't think that's the weirdest thing that's happened. Eating a plant.
No, I don't think it was weird, but he was just helping us a second ago, and now he's particles in between Throg's teeth.
I mean,
he wasn't going back. Okay, it's the way he
I don't think he was going back in the soil anyway, or wherever he was.
I'm not surprised that Alex is trying to justify murder.
First of all, that hurts. Second of all, it's not murder if it doesn't have a soul. You wouldn't say that to you wouldn't say it's murder if I killed an undead being, right?
Chatter just stands over Alexander, like literally, like glares at him.
I don't like to hurt creatures with the soul, but you're pushing me.
I don't think that would be very good for anyone here.
Guys,
I think we just give up.
let's go.
We're
Let's
in-
just stop. We're just yeah. You know what? Let's
Is something happening here? Anything else?
I'm gonna go check on Throck.
Yeah, hey Throck, why don't you make me a perception check?
Okay.
A natural 20.
Rock on.
So you are you if you could blush, you'd probably be blushing or something similar. Kind of go back into the forest, the woods, the place you are comfortable. Soon the kind of like debate about souls and plants kind of fades away to the sounds of the natural forest. The sounds you're not 100% comfortable with. You'd be more comfortable if it was swamp sounds, but still sounds in the natural world. This is your white noise. Just the sounds of birds, the breeze, insects, the crunching of twigs. The crunching of twigs is you hear what sound like two fairly large creatures stalking through the woods. And there is a blue and a red flash. And we're going to roll initiative.
Yep.
Don't forget to click your token before you roll. I'm going to be back in like 5 minutes. I'm just going to take a quick break, and we will start with our first battle of the evening.
We'll run an ad break while you switch.
And break.
Ad break. Ad break.
And break.
I don't know if there is an ad that is running. That's what I'm assuming happens. I just don't see it running on stream, so I'm very confused.
There's an asteroid with the strawberry Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's the for me it's the Rick and Morty one, or not the Rick and but the show that's also by the creators of Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was seen, but I do have to leave at 10 because I got a call from the boss saying I have to work.
Right, so you're gonna
7
be
o'clock.
8. So that's in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants me to work at 7 o'clock. I'm not telling him no because this is the first time he's worked me more than 3 hours.
Yeah.
So
We get you.
I love how it's always when I'm doing something that he calls. Like last time he called me, I was on the toilet.
It's the power.
Hi,
of
we just came
bosses
off the ad
and-
from that.
Oh.
And I mean, here's the thing, that was recording the whole time, so it's gonna be on YouTube. So
Cool.
Mama doesn't actually edit her VODs, she just raw uploads it and be like, nope, everyone's gonna experience this how we experienced it. So
Rob Botnet.
Fine.
yeah. Oh, I got
Unprotected video.
unprotected. Initiative. Oh no. And I'm the one that's actually closest because I decided to go follow.
Wait, how is Chatter the fastest?
Don't you have you have
You have
alert,
alert.
right?
Oh, that's right. I have alert. Yes.
Yeah, you have alert.
My favorite feat.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm of the 17s, I'm the slowest.
I'm currently the slowest.
No, I said of the 17s.
Of the 17s, yeah.
17.
I like how it says 17.09 when that's negative 09.
I don't know.
I don't.
Is it because are you wearing heavy armor? Does it reduce it? I don't know. I don't know how roll 20
No.
works with it.
I'm just really
supposed to-
excited for the
it's-
shield to get hit.
Oh!
I'd just like to say that shield is getting melted down for parts eventually.
No, it's
No.
not, because we're gonna donate money to where it never gets melted, is what's gonna happen.
Is he melting it because he's got dick envy?
We are dedicated for you to keep this shield.
Saving.
People pay
saving
money
this
for
dick.
this.
This is a valuable dick.
Hashtag save the cock blocker.
No.
Yes.
This shield will die.
It was donated. You can't just nix a donation like that. I mean, it's not my channel. I don't do that. I don't.
Oh
do
no,
I've
it's
never
my
done that.
channel.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying.
I lost money for this. Yes, it's staying. Like, Robin and my husband sent money straight back
I
to
just
my.
love the idea that Alex just pretends that it doesn't look like a dick, and it's so obvious, and everybody else is like, it's a dick, and he's like, no, it's not.
It's not just a dick. It is,
Oh
it
yeah,
is,
you better believe
It
it.
is Chatter's dick. Like,
Almost to scale.
almost.
Alrighty. So, as a note, everyone who is capable of being surprised is surprised.
Okay.
Well, except for Thark. Everyone who isn't currently in the fray
So Throck
is
and-
capable of being surprised. So Throck and Chat are the only ones that are gonna get to act this round.
Well, I'm gonna buy out because I was here being entertaining.
Oh,
I know.
what a burden.
It's alright, I'm last.
All right, and that. So we are now going to begin. So Throck, you see about a 8.5-foot tall, kind of hulking creature. So it doesn't have like a neck and a head. Its torso just kind of comes up to this rounded, gaping maw. It's blue, bright blue, hide-like skin, and its long claws extend towards you as a blue Salad is going to make 3 attacks against you.
Ooh.
So it's going to bite you once. That's only a 12 to hit.
Okay.
And then it has 2 claw attacks. So that's a yes.
Would my shield be able to intercept that?
You are not there.
Oh,
Rock went off
right.
alone.
That's Throg. I thought you said Chatter, my bad.
No. So 15 and a 23 to hit. How do those sound to
So
you?
they both hit.
They both hit.
A 50. Yeah, I have a 14 armor class.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't you give me why don't you give me 2 Constitution saving throws, and I'm gonna roll some damage.
Okay. Okay.
Great. So you take 25 total points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and for just the briefest of seconds, you just feel a little like something wash over you as it slashes you. Chatter. As you all are talking, you can hear, because you're like always listening for the sounds of nature. You hear a crash and something not good happening.
Uh-oh.
What I will
so
say, I will
his-
just say you are all like 1 round kind of away.
Yeah.
So does he know where it came, like the direction it came from? He just-
100%. So I will say basically for everyone but Anja, because Anja was already headed that way, just your full turn, you would just be there. Next turn, you can do stuff. So unless you have something you would like to do to prep, you can just spend your turn to just get there.
So Chatter's going to look up and just, uh-oh. And as a bonus action, he's going to wave his arm in the air and blow in his hand, and that sparkling green Fey energy just flies out from his palm, and it materializes into the air into an ethereal unicorn and starts to rush forward in the direction of the danger.
Amazing.
So that is his totem spirit. And then he is also going to take his other hand and rub them together and blow again. And
All right, friends, come and help.
and he's going to cast Conjure Animals.
Ooh.
So I have to choose what that
What's
is.
she conjuring?
So I'm conjuring.
Tell me all about your
I'm
conjuring.
gonna tell you all about it.
Great.
So I'm gonna summon. Is it like? Are we? So let me just get an understanding of the terrain that
Yes.
we're in. Is it like kind of a forested area? Is it
Yeah.
swampy? Like what's the?
It's fairly marshy ground, but it's
Okay.
a lot of trees and undergrowth.
Cool.
Not
so
enough
he,
to be like difficult terrain, but like enough to block line of sight to whatever's going on with Throck.
Very cool. All right, thank you. So he is going to cast Conjure Animals, and just behind the unicorn, 4 black bears. All of them, their fur glittering with green fey energy, are just running, like fanning out behind the unicorn in formation, like running forward.
What does it look like when you conjure animals?
So what he does is he puts his hands together and sort of just blows the energy out like he always does, and just he says, "Come on, friends, come to help." And that energy just sort of swirls through the air, that green glittering, almost think like Pocahontas, like leaves flying through the air, sort of just coalesce together and form these ethereal, magical, very fey looking bears that run to the scene, and he trots after them.
Amazing. So yes, you do that. Alexander, surprised by all this. Proserpina is surprised by all this. Throck, what do you do?
Good. So, I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself.
Great.
And then I'm going to turn into a saber-tooth tiger.
Amazing.
As a bonus action.
Nobody else yet, just your skin, you're already hard in scales, just become covered in like this thick bark. And then what does your transformation into a saber-toothed tiger look like?
Basically his snout like gets like shorter, and then his like just fur just grows up like against his body. He like throws himself onto the ground like he's naturally like accustomed to being on all fours.
Yeah.
And his body just grows and gets larger. The fur itself, because of the bark skin, kind of looks like scales.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You're just now this bark-covered saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah.
And this is why you play D&D, to be able to say sentences that dope.
The giant crocodile turned into a bark-covered saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, like... Hey, video games, when you can let me do that, then we'll talk more. So at this point, the red slot, slightly smaller, probably about like 7 foot tall, still this like kind of hulking, kind of like a very like wide at the top, narrower down at the bottom, kind of frog-like creature rushes out.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to use my movement. I'm going to take the attack of opportunity and then try to move away from the people.
Oh, okay, great.
Get out of their range.
You will just take an attack of opportunity from the blue one then.
Okay.
Well, that's a natural 19, so I think that'll get you.
Yeah, that'll get me.
Yeah, I thought it might. So 12 points of kind of a piercing damage as it kind of bites at you as you retreat back.
Okay.
So I'll see you can get like back with Anja, who's kind of like halfway between you and the group. As you see this bark-covered saber-toothed tiger.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have no idea who or what this is.
And then, Anja, you see a red slod.
Oh, fuck
as
that
this rushes crashing through the trees, like just slamming and careening through the woods. It spends its whole turn dashing and is right up next to it, like saliva just like dripping down its giant mouth. Like, and it has these massive claws, but you can see the ends of them are hollow.
Okay.
So, Honghuzi, you are surprised. Anja is surprised.
Yeah.
So, the blue slot then spends its turn getting up next to you two as well. Just this, like much bigger and stronger, much more imposing creature. Just Chatter.
All right. Can Chatter see the?
I will say basically once you use your movement, yeah.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I'm just gonna rule it just because it makes life easier. Just your animals go after you.
Cool.
That's what I'm just gonna say.
So do I know that the saber-toothed tiger is Throck because
you've seen him transform before,
I've seen him transform.
So like these are all things you know you could do. Well, you couldn't transform into saber tiger. That's a little complicated, but like you know you can bark skin and stuff if you wanted to. So.
So he's going to stay. He's going to move his movement, and he's going to stop. And how far away is the slot from me now?
So you only needed to use about like 10 feet to get in like visual range, like through the underbrush. So they're probably about like 20 feet away.
Oh, okay. So he's going to stop at that point, about 20 feet away, and he's going to hold out his hand to the unicorn, and he sort of just hold on, I just want to double check something real quick. Where is it? I don't have it. I think its range is, oh, it's 5 feet. So he's going to push the unicorn forward, and it's going to go next to Throck, so like within melee range of him. And then he's just going to command the bears, and he says, "Go help our friend." And the 4 bears are just going to rush forward and attack the slot.
Great. So, do you have the bear stat block for yourself?
I do. Yeah,
Go ahead
I do.
and make some attacks. How are you? Are you just all of them against one, or split up, or?
Do I see more than one slot?
Yeah, there's the blue, which is bigger, and the red,
Yeah.
which is smaller.
So I see both. Okay.
Go ahead, split up, and we'll take them down that way.
Great.
2 are going to attack the blue, and 2 are going to attack the red.
Sounds great.
And do you do average hit points for summoned creatures?
Yeah, just what's on the tin is
Cool.
easiest.
So each one gets 2 attacks.
Yep.
So that's gonna be a roll. 1d20 plus. Oh wait, can I just pull it up and I can do it that way?
Hmm?
Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not used to roll 20.
No problem.
There it is.
Roll 20 sponsor us so I can sing your praises more.
Yeah. What?
What are you doing, roll 20?
I don't know. Let's.
Right.
Maybe we should
Plus
send them an
3,
email.
so that's a bite on the blue one first. That's 13.
13 will miss.
All right, so I'm just gonna do the bite for the sake of ease for the second one on the blue.
Okay.
Dang.
13 still misses. And then
so then
2
I'm
claws.
gonna do 2 claws. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's the same thing, so we're good. Oh my God, bears!
Bears.
Bears!
Wow. All right. So the blue one is impervious to bears. We just learned. So now the other 4 on the red ones.
They're just doing their best. All right.
Everyone knows that blue slots have anti-bear armor.
They have a circle around them that makes
If
them
only
impervious
we
to
had
sea
rolled
bears.
better.
So I'm gonna do bites on the red one. 14.
14 will do it.
Oh,
Yes. All right. So then I'll just keep doing the
6 plus 2.
attacks to
Yeah,
see
sure. So
like
and then
to make it easier. So that's a 1 bite will hit, and then
some claws.
that one will miss. Damn it, the
Mhm.
claws will miss.
All right. We got 1 total hit from 4 bears. So
What I'm saying is 13. 13 is what bears do.
13 is what
Yes.
bears do.
listen,
All right.
I just can't throw anything at y'all with lower than 13 AC because bears will just tear them apart.
Oh, 7.
7 points of damage to the red
Yeah.
slot as like the bears kind of descend on these 2 aberrations, and they harry them, but for the most part the slots are a lot more agile than you might expect for like such large creatures. Yes.
So am I able to cast Healing Word as a bonus action on? Oh wait, no, because he's shape changed, so I don't know. Does he look hurt to me? Does Throck look
Yeah.
hurt?
He looks hurt.
All right. So Chatter is going to cast Healing Word.
Great.
Um,
And
on
because of
him.
unicorn, you'll get a bonus. How much? It's
it
oh no, you can
is-
make everyone regain some extra hit points, but he's the only one hurt so far. So.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 1d4 plus 5. So 8 points of healing back.
So what it really is though is 17 because everyone in the unicorn spirit aura gets not,
Mhm.
9 extra. So
Yes, that's correct.
not bad. All right, Alexander.
Okay.
So unfortunately you were surprised, so you have to use your turn to get up in there, unless you have something you'd like
have
to
a question.
Yes.
Can I get to a position on my turn where I am able to project a 30-foot cone without hitting my allies.
Roll d20.
Just to clarify, I don't really mind if the bears get caught.
Yeah, no, I'm just. This is how many bears you will have to. You can do so only hitting one bear.
Okay. And I can do that on this turn, right?
Well, so like you're like 60 feet away from the action, so like because Throck went off alone. So this turn you have to spend it like getting up, and if you have like bonus action thing, or if you want to delay getting right up in there, you can do an action.
I will expeditious retreat.
Okay.
And bonus action as part of casting the spell is my bonus action.
So
I will dash.
You have your action then.
And I'm going to action Eldritch Blast. I have 2 rays now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna both on the bigger dude, the blue one.
What? Make 2 attacks.
16
hits
and a 21
hits.
And for a total of 11 damage.
11 points of damage. Just poof, poof. Eldritch Blast slam into the blue slot. Doesn't seem that perturbed, to be honest. So that'll be your go, Proserpina.
Okay, you said we're 60 feet away?
Yeah, but you have to use 30 feet to just like get in sight line.
Well, I can use 30 feet there by a 600-foot range on my longbow.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, the ranged character is far away.
Yeah. So yeah, which one do you want to be shooting at?
So I'm going to look at the red one because it stands out more to me.
Okay.
Arrow fly fast, arrow fly swift, arrow fly through, and then sharpshooter for the first attack.
Great.
So that's
7. Yeah, no, 7 will not do it. It's not a gelatinous cube.
Ah, shite. And then just a regular attack as I pull off a second arrow quickly.
Great.
I just imagine that's an in-character curse.
And an 18 definitely hits a red slot. So 11 points of piercing damage as your arrow does indeed the second time fly true. As you notice, it like ducks down a lot, and so you fire lower, and it kind of hits into the thick hide and does kind of break off. But you see like a bit of this strange ichor start flowing from the arrow wound.
Well, that's nasty.
Yeah, it's a lot thicker than like blood should be. Not fun. Anything else from you, Proserpina?
Nope, that's good.
Great. Throck.
Cool. So I'm gonna run at the guy. And
Which guy?
The blue one.
Great.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a pounce attack at him.
Mm-hmm.
So DC is 14.
Unfortunately, for a pounce attack, you have to have like run up to him.
Yes. Am I not 20 feet away from him?
No, he spent his whole turn getting up. Yeah.
So I'm in melee range with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm just going to make a fight attack.
Great.
Is it actually showing up in the thing?
No.
Okay.
Roll 20.
Again.
Okay. Then I will just make my roll.
The suspense as the bark-skinned saber-toothed tiger prepares with its massive tusks to pounce at this other planar creature. It jumps and misses. Is it just one attack for a saber-toothed tiger?
Yeah, it's just one attack.
Understood. Do you want to do anything else with your turn, or is that?
No, I'm good right now.
Sounds good. It is time for the red slot. As it stands there, you see the kind of small wound that the arrow made seals itself as it regenerates some of its wounds. And then
I'm right in
Yes.
front of it too.
yeah, I'm just gonna roll randomly. So there's 4 potential targets: 2 bears, Throck, and Anja.
Mm-hmm.
That's Throck. So, we have 3 attacks on you.
Oh,
Wow,
wait.
those all miss with Barkskin, as that's a 12, a 14, and a 14.
Nice.
As it just like tears at you, but you see it's actually very it's not an intelligent creature, but you see it's very intentional with how much pressure it's using with its claws, and it attacks you, and you think without Barkskin probably would like dig into you, but
Mhm.
it just kind of scrapes across the bark. It's not happy about that, but you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hunghuzi.
Okay, I've only got 35 feet of movement. You said they were 60 feet away.
Yeah, so unless you have like a ranged thing or another thing, I'm assuming Hunghuzi's just jumping into combat.
Yeah, I'll just hustle in.
Great. All right. So Anja.
All right. So first things first, as Anja
You are
is
the
just
leader.
face to face with these frogs,
Mhm.
instinctively spells happen. So just directly in front of her, and I'm sorry if there's anyone else within this square, is grease happens. So maybe Throck is in that. And
How big is Greece?
It's Greece is like directly in front of her, so I think it's 15 or 30. Let me see real quick.
Well, that's a very big
It's
difference.
A 10-foot square centered on a point within range. So if it's 10 feet, then it's gonna be like right behind the guy that's in front of me. Yeah.
10-foot square. Yeah. So no, there's because they're large creatures. There's
Yeah.
actually quite a few squares you can be around them. So
Yeah.
I'd say no. Yeah. A 10-foot square would actually just kind of because they're basically taking up a 8x2 space. You could just put them in between both of them.
Okay. Yeah.
And
No,
not get your allies.
Grease gets casted. Just instinctively.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, ah,
Mhm.
get away! That's gross! And then she will bonus action Blade Song to be like, oh, wait! Because she's kind of squishy. Like, she's not the squishiest of wizards, but she's still kind of squishy. So she's got to get that AC up. And she's going to be prepared to fight things. If they're in the grease, they need to roll to stay up.
Yep.
And that includes the bears, too, I'm guessing.
No, because again, it's if it's a 10-foot square, it's a square with 10 feet on each side, so it's not huge, which means you can just basically get them.
Okay, cool, perfect.
So it's now the blue slot's turn. It regenerates almost all of the damage it's taken. Actually, you see, it looks almost uninjured at this point. Yeah.
It needs
so I
to
think
make a dex save. If
it does.
Square.
It does have advantage against magical effects, but that's a 7, so it will fall prone.
It just falls on its ass. Like.
So at that point, it's gonna attack the thing that made it fall prone.
At disadvantage.
We'll stand back up.
Oh, it's
with
gonna
half
use
its
its movement. Oh,
yeah,
no.
It's not that stupid.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not that stupid.
It's like, what?
So that'll be a 16.
No.
A 23.
Yes.
And a 13.
No.
So you will take 11 points of slashing damage, and I need a Constitution saving
I wasn't
throw.
unmuted. I was gonna jump in and impose disadvantage.
Great. Let me
the
re-roll.
attacks.
Okay. How do you do that?
So
I jump in.
Cock blocks.
Cock
Cock
blocker.
block.
does a 19 still hit?
19 meets me.
Okay, so that does still hit.
And I will take half the damage.
So, what happens? As the slod is coming towards Anja with its claw, you feel a pull with your shield, Alexander, and you leap and you deflect part of the blow, and you feel a scratch, but you also see that Anja is less as the claw scrapes against the shield, I need you to both. So Anji will take 5 damage, and Alexander will take 6.
And con saves?
Yeah, and I need you to both make. I will say, because it's a magical effect transferring, not for Alexander, but I do need Anja to make a con
That's
save.
okay, because now that he's there, I get his +5.
Do I need
Oh no. That is
expeditious retreat?
only
Yeah.
a 12.
Yeah, you feel some kind of effect wash over you. Great.
That was a concentration check, by the way. For expeditious
That was
retreat.
Yes, sounds good.
That doesn't feel good.
Great. So
What did he hit me with, by the way?
his claws.
His claws. Okay.
Chatter.
Okay, so Chatter is going to, let's see. How far is Anja from Chatter?
Only about 20 feet, I'd say.
Okay, all right. So anybody, just so anyone knows, who's around the spirit totem unicorn, anyone who starts their turn, I believe.
It's just they get advantage to see things.
That's right. Yeah. Never mind. I was thinking of something else.
When you restore hit points. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of something else. So all my bears are still up, right? And they go after me.
Yeah.
Okay. How can I tell if Anja was hit pretty hard?
It was 5 damage. Anja looks okay.
Okay, she looks okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to pick up 3 stones from the ground. He's going to cast magic stone on them. So he sort of rubs them between his hands, and they glow with green energy. And he's going to put one in his sling and sling it at the blue slod in the head. It does count as magical.
Yeah, sure does.
Okay, so let's see here. Just making sure I add all the stuff I'm supposed to. Spell casting ability modifier and 1d6. Cool. All right. Sorry, 1 second. 15.
15 will hit.
Cool.
Roll damage.
Ooh.
And do you get? I'm pretty sure you get your.
Oh yeah, I
dex
do.
or your wisdom.
Yeah, I get my wisdom, so that would be another 5.
Amazing. So 11 more damage as this like magically infused stone just like sinks into the hide for a second of this creature, and like whips around and looks not too pleased with you. But now you have your bears.
Nice. So I'm gonna just do the 2 on the blue one first for tradition.
13.
Tradition. Oh.
Okay.
So there's first bite attack, claw attack, and then second bite
Okay.
attack,
That hits.
and
Okay,
then
I
a
think
claw
bears-
attack.
Only okay. Those 2 bears only miss once, so we got bear redemption here.
Bear redemption! Hooray!
Dim bear.
Bearing down.
They're bearing down. So yeah, they just lash out with their magical teeth and claw, or their fey teeth and claws, and
Yeah.
oh wow, that's shitty. And then oh wait, I'm sorry, 2d4 plus. Dice are rolling, or so it says. Here we go. And then the bite for the second one.
Yep.
Oh, not a d20.
If only.
You wish.
If only, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then another. So 4, 7, and 7
Yes.
on him.
Nice.
And then on the red one, plus 3. First bite is dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
Oh,
Nope.
no, not so much. Oh.
And okay, 2
Okay.
hits.
So 1 bite and a claw. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. D6. And claw. Oh my god.
And it Hey, that's just consistency. You did
Right?
18 damage to each. 11 damage to each, I mean.
Wonderful. And did any of the bears no, never mind. Oh wait, did any of the bears take damage at all?
No. They
Okay,
didn't
cool.
get attacked yet.
Cool.
Awesome.
I didn't think so, but thank you.
Of course. All right, Alexander, you are now up in the thick of things.
So now to do conquer things.
Okay.
Is there a way I can get into a position where I'm within 10 feet of both of them and also still have that cone? So that I can hit them both with a 30-foot cone.
Sure.
If you move me out the way.
Good. Yeah, then I'm going to do... I get to finally use my favorite spell. I'm going to cast Fear.
All right. So they have advantage.
Yes.
So
I can only hope they have bad wisdom scores.
the red one gets...
My DC is 17, by the way.
Okay, the red one fails. The blue one succeeds.
Red one is now paralyzed with fear,
Correct.
and I'm going to bonus action Hexblade curse the blue one.
Awesome. So
And I'm gonna
you
do that.
channel Ares. For a second, the only Greek god that came to me was Hades for a bit, and I don't know. As you
I
channel
like the sound of
Ares
that.
and just send fear outwards, you see the blue kind of just is too in the moment, ready to fight, but the red its kind of strange eyes widen. Proserpina.
Okay, I can do this. Focus. Same time, same thing as last time.
Against the blue or
Against
no, the
the
red
red.
again?
I believe
Great.
in you.
So sharpshooter for the first one. Nope.
Nope.
But
That'll do it.
a
Another
bonus
11.
action.
Great.
I forgot this last term. I have
Oh,
an
yes.
arrow, which means I then get to re-roll the missed attack
Yes, you do.
at the other one.
Amazing. So do that.
19.
So 19 will hit. So it should be 19
That should be
damage.
19 points of damage.
All right. I missed sharpshooter. All right. I'm just kidding. Awesome. As you fire the first one, having aimed, and you realize it is so wide. But just how does Proserpina redirect the arrow?
Fire. Come back. And then she sort of leans in the direction she wants it to go. So it
Just like every pro bowler, you just yell at your arrow until it seemingly just magically just hits
Perfect.
right into a
sometimes
joint
it works, sometimes it doesn't.
of this creature.
Absolutely.
And then
perfection.
and then you quickly turn and fire at the red one again, and it hits just like the first time. Amazing. Is that all for Proserpina?
That's all I can do, yes.
Great. Throck.
Excellent. I'm gonna make another bite attack. The blue one.
Okay. 21 hits. So that'll be 6 points, and because you are cool, it is magical damage.
Yes.
You guys actually haven't technically learned if that's relevant yet, but it is all magical. Great. Anything else for you?
Does this damage? I just want to know. Does this damage look like it's sinking into the creature?
It is not resisting this damage.
Okay. Good. No. That's it for this time.
Okay. The red slod. So I believe it takes some psychic damage for starting feared next to you, right?
Yeah, it takes 5 psychic damage, and its speed is reduced to 0.
Okay. So some of the regeneration it gets is less useful.
And
And it's in Greece.
yeah,
It is in Greece. So
as well as because of fear, it can only take the dash action.
well, but it has no movement speed, so it can't dash anyway.
Yeah, that was
So-
what I was gonna ask you about.
Yeah. So
It's a little weird on the way down.
so it can't dash. So yeah, I guess since it can't dash, it's just gonna disadvantage attack at you.
Did it fall?
Not at you, because it's huh?
Did it fall?
It got an 18 because it has advantage.
Okay. Yeah, it did not fall.
But Grease is still there.
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah,
do this
yeah.
every round.
Yeah.
So it's actually definitely not gonna attack the thing it's scared of. So instead, let me just roll randomly. It's gonna attack a bear.
Okay.
At disadvantage. So bite. So that'll be a 19 to hit a bear for 15 damage. Did that take out a bear? No,
Not quite.
not quite. So second attack, 16 to hits a bear. Okay, so
Same
two
bear?
attacks. Yeah, destroys the one bear next to it, the red one, and then
No. Says Chatter.
goes for another bear with its final attack, and misses with the third attack with a natural one. As it just like wide-eyed goes to move, and yet the like force of Alexander kind of anchors it next to him, and so just in desperation just like claws at this bear that's been attacking it. You see it scatters into Fey energy, and the other one starts kind of leaking it no, it didn't get hit, as it just scatters into Fey energy. That will be its turn. Hong Hoozy.
All right, I'm in this, and Red's an emotion, so let's go smack him up real good.
Wait,
Red is an emotion.
16 hits. 19 hits. This is going to be bad for him.
This is going to be great for me.
Yeah, it is. So 37 on the
Yeah.
first.
12 and 9. 12 and 9.
Well, but you can re-roll that 2 and 1 on that second one.
I can
Great
do
weapon.
that thing. 2d6.
All right, so a total of it would be plus
7
6.
more.
So yeah, so 38 damage total. That silver greatsword treating you real well. Now that it's not, now that you're not around a bunch of Gith and it's not a kill on sight thing. Not
This
bad.
is great for me.
As you see Hamuzi just leap in the fray, silver greatsword.
My
Amazing.
boy.
So that would be his turn.
Yes.
Anja.
All right, Anja is. She's still got the blue boy in front of her, right?
Yeah.
All right, she will bonus action summon her Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And she will do her 2 attack actions with her Shadow Blade.
Great.
I haven't done this in so long. Holy shit! When's the last time I rolled an attack for Anja? What? Okay.
Wizards.
18.
18 definitely does it.
Alright.
Psychic damage, not
Yep.
something they have any strength or weakness to. Roll20's just
Being
enjoying the
strange.
suspense today.
Yeah, it's just. I think it's my damage plus spell attack, right?
It's 2d8 plus your dex, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Let's just do that.
Mhm.
So for 15 psychic damage.
Oof.
And she gets 2 attacks because she is a blade singer. So. And the 14 hits.
Does not hit a blue slot.
Does not hit
However,
blue slug,
I
yeah.
did say
Mhm.
that the trees was blocking the sun, so I will give advantage. So that hits. I gotta stay consistent with my own narrative here.
That is alright.
My goofs are
Finally.
canon.
Finally, you suffer for one of your jokes. You suffer.
Listen. It's only fair.
For 16.
This thing is finally bloodied.
Azanja just like.
It was bloodied by
lips.
the first hit as
Mhm.
your blade slices through its very mind.
Alright, and that is my action. I am concentrating on Shadow Blade.
And the red one is also bit plus bloodied as well.
I'm gonna put on my icon the little wrench to indicate that I am concentrating.
Great. Blue slot regenerates a bit, but then has to roll to see if it falls down like an idiot.
Oof,
It
ouch,
does
oof.
not. And yeah, I think it's just gonna attack the wizard that is very annoying to it.
She's prepared
So-
for it this time.
Well, we'll see, because that's a 26.
Disadvantage.
When I say prepared, I mean she does shield.
Okay.
And
So-
disadvantage.
And I'm giving disadvantage.
So the first one would be an 11 to hit with disadvantage then.
Oh, okay, then I'm not gonna cast
So
shield.
that one misses. So then it's a 23 to hit.
With shield, it probably does not, because 19 is +5 for shield, right?
24.
24. There you go.
Okay, so then the third one
She
will
doesn't
hit.
like the way that last time she was hit that it made her feel. So,
I have bad news then, because the last one was a 25 to hit.
that got me. That got me.
Yeah, it rolled really well for all of its
Yeah.
attacks, except for the re-roll for the disadvantage. So 13 points of slashing damage.
And is that halved from Alex or
No, because
Okay.
that was the first. Because it's only against one of the
one of
attacks.
the attacks? Okay,
And
not
so-
a problem.
Yep.
It was at 70.
And do need to make a con save
Yep.
for concentration.
I do. I get advantage on this. Well, I get extra. So I get a lot of
You get a
things on this
bonus.
because I
Yeah.
get Alexandra's save and I get my blade song on the
Yeah,
concentration.
it really is not a huge risk. It's,
It's
just
like,
the game
oh,
the game
no.
demands it.
Like no.
Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci. Chatter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Yeah?
totally
See, oh.
forgot that I have Sentinel. I was gonna
But you
slap
used
it.
your reaction to
Yeah.
use your shield.
Right.
Mm,
So you said 13, right?
the classic.
Damage.
Yeah, the classic only one reaction problem. Chatter. What we got?
All right. So Chatter is going to he's going to yeet another magic stone.
Please do.
So that is gonna be
This bitch aberration. Yeet.
it's
15
15.
will still hit. And that was against the blue one, correct?
Yes, I'm sorry, I did not say the blue one.
No, you're good. I
Um,
just assumed it would be the same target. But
yes, thank you.
hey, anytime.
It's another magical damage.
All right.
And I did forget to mention earlier, any beasts or fae that I summon, they do have magical attacks.
Yeah.
And also they get extra hit points, which I forgot
Oh.
about. But I'm just gonna be like,
No problem. No problem.
what are the
We know.
rich-
We know now.
We know now.
remember
We've learned. I actually looked it up.
First big
the-
combat of the season.
right. And the bear that's damaged is going to heal 5 hit points because it's in the
wait.
range.
The other one is not. It's just the one. One got ganked. The other one
Okay,
is
so the other
fine.
one's fine. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very
So-
cool. So they're gonna attack, and it was one of the blue ones on there that was
So the two are still on the blue. One of the ones that was fighting the red
Is dead.
Is dead.
Thank you. Okay, so 1d20. So I'm gonna do the ones on the blue first, as is tradition. Oh, wowee.
Awesome.
Okay.
So 3 hits.
So a bite and 2 claws.
Mm-hmm.
So 1d6 plus 2. So that's the bite. And then and then just for the sake of ease, I'll just roll both. Do you want me to just roll both claws together?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. And then 11 from that. So
All
it's
right.
29 or 19 total.
Now the
29.
bears are putting in some work. All right.
Yeah.
Also,
And then the other one.
this-
sorry
gonna attack
about
the red one.
cameras, everyone. I'm not gonna fix them just yet because if Robin comes back, then I have to do it all over again. So we're just gonna have everyone just kind of go.
Just pretend we're a podcast. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do
then the
the
two
red,
attacks.
the one on the red. Yeah.
So 10 misses.
Miss.
Yeah, 13 just barely misses.
All right. Cool. Thank you very
You
much.
got it. Alexander Bogmar.
Okay, first of all,
Yes.
I'm going to turn to the blue slug.
Mhm.
I'm gonna smack it.
It's very injured, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, 24 usually hits most things in D&D 5e, so yeah, that hits.
I'm going to. I'm gonna first level smite it.
Go ahead.
So that's extra 2d8.
Just so you know, when you roll damage, it should be the one-handed though, because you have a shield in the other hand.
Yeah, that was one-handed, wasn't it?
You click the two-handed one. It's not a
one.
huge deal.
Oh.
Just make sure you roll with a D8 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me them damage. Yeah.
I wonder how that happened. That one was on. Oh, I see.
You have a lot of different attacks on your sheet. It's easy to get them mixed up, I'm sure. There we go. So
that.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Then,
all right. Oof, max damage.
And then 2d8 as well. Okay. But 18 damage on the first hit.
That is enough to take it down. How do you slay a blue slod?
So my cleaver been a bit dry recently, so I decided to take it, and it's got the blunt end on the edge, so it's not really meant for stabbing, but I force it in anyway, and then just right up like the base of the deck and just open him up.
I'm gonna lean back to avoid getting blood on me.
Yeah, as you just sink it in, like as it just kind of like slowly desiccates as you pierce through it, and it just basically becomes this like pool of slag and claws.
Then my second attack on the red slod.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to.
Figured you might.
Yeah. Can I bonus action in between?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action spiritual weapon.
Great.
And slap the red slot.
Money will do it.
Oh yeah.
Missing damage.
I'm casting it at level 3, by the way. It didn't give me the option until after.
It's all good.
Game.
Oh, there you go. So,
yeah.
I don't know where that +1 is coming from. So 14.
Oh, I think that's the crit damage die.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the crit damage because it crit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right.
And then my second attack.
Right.
Against it. Where is it? This one.
Hits.
Okay. 12, and I'm gonna put a second level smite onto that, so 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm glad it regenerates because it is now looking great.
Okay. Then let me mark off those spells. Okay.
Great. All right.
There we go.
So we will just. I think I kind of figured out Proserpina's kind of. Oh. Just came back.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You came exactly on time, though. So, it is now your turn. The blue slot has been slain. The red slot looks very, very injured.
All right. Well, same thing as last time.
I'm sensing a pattern.
We just have one slot left. Okay, so if the first one, we're gonna try something.
Okay.
So first one sharpshooted.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit, surprisingly enough.
And we're going to pop one of my arcane shots for. Great. Let's do grasping arrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I need him to make a. So he will take an extra 2d6 poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime.
And actually roll that 2d6 again because you crit.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna be straight up with you. I like honesty. It doesn't. The other effects don't matter. Because the next step was for me to ask you how this dope natural 20 slays the red slod.
So that still actually kills it? Sweet.
Oh, 100%. Like it was not doing great, and that was I think this year. So that was 25, 30. That was triple the damage you needed to take it down. So like it had like barely double digits left.
Okay. Frogs. Not frogs. Poison medic. Don't kiss the toad. Throw it in the road. When the cartwheel breaks, we're going to see snakes, right?
What?
Oh, that wasn't fun.
The power of incongruous limericks. You
How
fire, and it the arrow just hits deep, and for a second, it doesn't seem to do anything, and then I feel like it just xenomorph thorns just like come out, just bursting from it,
I've never done that before. Wow.
and the slot just disintegrates into a pile of slag as well.
Ew.
Okay, everyone who got hit, line up. We're removing disease from everyone who got hit.
Oh God. What do you mean? How do you know where this? I don't feel good. Ugh.
Yep.
Actually, you feel fine,
Do I?
to be honest.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like you felt like some kind of effect wash over you, but you don't like feel anything active on you, really.
Okay. I don't like that at all. Okay.
I remember these creatures. Once you said they looked frog-like, I remember them greatly. And in character, we were supposed to heal them anyway. But yeah,
Oh, so are you healing them first, or?
I'm slapping everyone with a remove disease from my lay on hands.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
for safety precautions.
Throck is going to look at you before you touch him and kind of backs away and kind of looks at you confused, then looks down at the two, and then taps 3 times on the ground.
What does that mean?
There's 3.
He's talking. He's counting like horses do in the circus.
Are you trying to say there's more? I'll take that as a yes.
He can't talk right now. I thought maybe it was kind of obvious.
Yeah, but
Can he?
Wait, that's the rock.
He sits.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Throck. Makes for a very handsome cat.
Oh, he really
Uh,
does.
So, actually, fun fact, Throck you can understand what Chatter says. Actually, let me rephrase that, because in the way that makes sense. Chatter can understand what you say, Throck, while you're a beast.
Oh. Just,
What's up, little buddy? What's going on?
the gray one.
Still around?
Oh, yeah. There's only the blue and the red. The dangerous one. Oh, the village.
Did you see it?
No, that's
okay.
the problem.
Right.
The most powerful one isn't here.
Is this what it's like watching me talk to Alanya?
Yeah.
So guys, that gray one's still around somewhere. Throck didn't see it himself, but he's about. Boo.
Alanya, like,
Chatter actually scares himself.
So where do we look for the gray one? I say as I go around picking up my arrows.
I think
I have hit everyone with a cure disease by this point. Everyone who got hit.
Do you give? How do you lay on hands? Anja, is it special because she's special, or do you just do it like everybody else?
She gets a nice pat on the head. Everyone else gets a slap on the back.
Okay.
Throck, do you let him do it this time?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because he's not listening to me. But...
Yeah, Anja.
I can understand you.
You'll get used to this at some point, Throck. Anja and Throck, you do feel something go away as that happens.
Oh. She's gonna look at Throck. Do you think we had the worms inside of us? Or I guess they're not worms. Tadpoles. She has like a moment where she just does that, like, Ace Ventura thing after he touches the bat.
You're thinking too much? You're thinking too much. You should...
She's starting to have a panic attack. Leave her, like, she's legit, like, starting to have one.
Would you like a hug, Anja?
Alexander's already started hugging her.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna curl up in a small ball.
It'll be fine. It was just... Well, it's not inside of you anymore. That's why you're probably feeling it.
She's gonna have a minute. She needs a minute. Leave her alone. This is a legitimate trigger for her that she didn't realize. Like, I think it's because of the whole mind flayer thing. As like, it's very similar. Just, yeah.
I hate the fact that they're basically just xenomorphs.
Please stop, Alex. Yeah, she's gonna need a minute.
Yeah, Throck's gonna go up to one of the slag piles and like sniff it.
Smells awful.
Then he's gonna try and sniff around and see if he can smell another one.
Make a perception check.
Excellent.
I don't know if
They have advantage.
Great. That's what I figured.
Ooh, got out of the wrong page. But I use my stats, correct?
Yes, you would use your wisdom, and if you are proficient with perception, you would use that. You would get that proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Could I have my remaining bears sniff around too, please?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, guys, take a sniff around, see if there's any more, please.
I'm not trained in it, so.
Okay, so just 17. Okay, and then Chatter. Let's have your bears, and we'll see what you as a collective can accomplish. So they just have a +1. So an 8, 18.
They do get advantage because
Yeah. So just roll 3 more.
Okay.
19. Okay. I will say between the 4 sniffing animals, there is a stronger scent deeper from where these creatures came, but there's also a scent similar. So here, what I will say. So the blue and red sloths smell similar. It's a very acrid, acidic smell. Like it like it's not enough to damage, but like you can feel like nose hairs kind of shriveling up as you like are near it. There is more of that further into the forest. There is a similar but fainter one that is a little less acrid and a little more stale, kind of more towards the village. And the bear seems actually can kind of loosely communicate with you, Chatter, I think. Just kind of says that it doesn't think that these two are the only ones outside in this part of the forest recently.
Okay, good job. This little guy here thinks that these aren't the only 2 in this part of the forest recently.
That makes sense. There have been more.
Recently.
Like how recently?
How recently? He asks the bear.
Within the hour.
It seems like it's been within the hour that it's been here.
What direction are they going? Can you tell?
Do you know where the scent leads, little pal?
With a 19, no. You'd have to find the tracks probably.
Okay.
There's a lot of scents, and there, especially right here, there's a lot of slod smells, so it kind of gets mixed together.
Can I roll a survival check now that I have the scent?
So which one are you going to track? Because there's the larger grouping deeper in the forest.
The one closer to the village. That closest one to the village.
So there's 2. So there's the one that's fainter and older, or there's the more recent one.
The more recent one.
Okay, make a survival check. I'll say with advantage because the bears, I'm sure, will help.
Help bears.
11. Yeah, you're getting closer to the scent, but as you move deeper in, the like natural smells of the forest kind of kick in.
Could
So
I
you're having
actually
trouble.
use a reroll? Because I really want to try
Yeah.
and get this one.
Absolutely.
Please do.
All right.
You also have a nat 20. But...
There we go. But that's enough.
Okay.
20, because you have advantage. So, yeah, you kind of go deeper in the forest, and you see, not so. I will say first of all, as you left, you did see that before they charged out, the Slod were moving relatively carefully through the forest. You can kind of see through their path of destruction when they like charged the final like 80 or like 30 or so feet towards you. You see a similarly decently careful, like it's still a 7.5 foot tall. You can see it's probably a red slot by the footprint, not quite as big. Basically kind of trundling through the forest, and you can see that it appears to have gone all the way through. Kind of looking where it came from, it probably came from the same place as the other two.
Right. But it's heading towards the village still?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to say to Chatter, I found one, a red one. It's going towards the village. We should all go now.
Yes, if it's going to the village, we need to go right away. Come on, everybody. Throck says that there's a red one headed towards the village now.
Give me a direction.
Throck starts walking in the direction.
Yeah, as you all
yeah.
start heading. At this point, I think because bears only last for like 10 minutes, I'm gonna say the bears have kind of like.
The bears last for an
Or is it
hour.
an hour? Oh, it's an hour.
Yeah, as
Hell
long as
yeah.
I maintain concentration. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I had it all mixed up. Although Barkskin is only a minute, so Barkskin is gone at this point. Throck.
He's fuzzy.
Yeah. As you all see, as this trekking's going, the bark just kind of like peel away and molt off, and just like fur underneath.
Yeah, I keep shaking it off.
Yeah, kind of like scratch behind the ear to get some of it off. As you all approach, you can see the village seems mostly quiet and deserted now. You can't really hear anything coming from the main building. However, Throck, the small crocodilian and a few other lizard folk approach the group.
Where is the other?
Just kind of point at him. Yeah.
No, that is a large cat.
He transforms.
Yeah, he can transform.
I see.
Then
you truly are.
Yeah, if that guy's there, he's gonna shift out of it.
Ah, yes. I see you are. The swamp truly did lose something when you left then.
Yes, I was gifted by the swamp.
I have been speaking with,
and kind of points to some. There's like 3 other crocodilians here.
I have been speaking with my others. We think that we should go back to the swamp.
Yes. The surface is not safe. Stick to the water.
We are. We don't know what to do, though, if it has been taken.
Might be time to find a new home.
But
can't go that far. There's a place they call. He turns to like the first person, I guess, Anja, and just.
I peek behind behind Cockblocker.
Where did we come from?
Lindum?
Yes, go to Lindum. They will accept you. Mm.
Oh, tell them, ask for Luminous D Starcaller. He's kind of a headshot there, and he's our friend. I can write a letter.
Are you sure about that second part?
He's my friend.
We will look for this star man. If we do not want to forget our purpose.
Wait till you find others, and then come back. Send word to the lizard folk, the ones that we have out, and tell them to come back. We need to strike.
Is this Lindum? Does it have good hunting grounds?
Okay. Nothing as good as the swamp, but it will do for now.
If you see any others, you will send them there then? And points to another lizard folk. She saw more of what attacked us there.
The gray.
She
No.
shakes her head.
What?
No, there was a large, not us, but scaled, red, winged. It burnt us and our trees.
Did he talk a whole lot?
That was my question.
I don't. It mostly breathed fire.
The old god we used to worship, the one with the heads.
Oh, you worshipped Tiamat?
What?
What is that?
Don't.
What is that?
Like you just said, but with all of the heads.
At a time, yes. But
Don't tell Luminous D Starcaller that, please.
what?
And there was more strangeness. You remember small tree corpses that humans and others would sometimes try and get through the swamp with? There were those in the sky.
Yes, I saw the ones in the sky. And that creature was with those creatures?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good.
It was very large.
Well, the surface problems are our problems now. We need more allies.
I do not like this.
Me either. I don't like depending on others.
It is not our way.
But we must adapt. We must learn more. These are powerful allies. We must find their ways. Yes.
Well, we will spread this if we see more of our kind. We did not follow the humans inside. We prefer the river anyway.
Yes. Try not being around them as much as possible. I've learned. And he kind of looks at Alex and then Hung Huzi. Can be dangerous allies sometimes.
We will consider this.
He puts his...
I fed you, man.
You kill people. We had that conversation today. He puts a hand on her shoulder and says, We will adapt, and we will complete our purpose.
Yes.
Where was the last time you saw the winged creature?
It was headed towards the center of the swamp where we keep everything.
That's really not good. And then he kind of turns to the group and is like, well, I don't really know too much about what's going on.
Gith.
But-
It's Gith. You got Gith.
Oh. And then he turns to Elena.
Yes.
Your people are working
No.
with...
That would be the Gith Yankee. I guess they're right. We were once the same, but are no longer.
Well, what is this creature? Do you know it?
That's the red one?
Yes.
That's a dragon.
Yeah, that's a dragon.
Could you, how large, and kind of describes the scale. That's a full adult red dragon.
Is that bad?
Yes.
You've
Very.
eaten one of those before, right?
No,
that
we
one.
fought
This is a young
young
one.
red dragons.
We fought babies.
Comparatively, like these are huge creatures.
Throck, we're badass. Like, not gonna lie, we're pretty dope. But we're not adult red dragon slaying dope yet.
Oh, we're its prey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Yes. And then he turns to the crocodilian again and says, "Yes, good. Send word. We have to move quickly. We don't want to end up being eaten."
What do they call you?
I am Throck. They've added the unsatisfied, but of course you can just call me Throck.
I am now biggest in river.
Yes, you are.
That is what you may call me. I hope to see you soon, Throck.
I hope to see you too, biggest in river.
Kind of like holds out their hand.
And he
Does the
yeah, except it's more like they run their claws down their arm.
Yeah,
and then,
like you-
kind of lock in with like a lock-in claw,
yeah.
and then they let go.
We will go. Gather in this lindum.
Yes. Good. Then he whips out some food.
Oh, please. I'm so hungry.
You know, Alex here can make whole chickens.
You
Yes.
need this one. We
Not
could
today,
use
I
this
can't.
one.
Yes, I know.
Never mind, he is useless.
I think he was trying to talk, but he was muted.
He said he couldn't today.
Oh,
I
okay.
could, but I can't today.
Okay.
Never mind. He is useless. We do not need it.
No.
No, I'm lagging out super fucking hard.
It's okay. Well, good luck.
You as well. Stay safe.
And you see the three crocodilians kind of leave, and the other lizard folk, they speak and they jump into the river.
We need to deal with this quickly.
We can't deal with that. I don't think you understand. Like, dragons
I meant the problem we're going for.
Oh, okay.
I can do it myself if none of
No,
you
no,
want
no,
to
we
come
can help
with
with
me.
that. I just. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not. Okay. Whew, okay. Breathes in through the nose, breathes out, breathe in through the nose because.
Didn't you say that it went through the? There should be bodies. Why aren't there bodies?
They were all kind of gathering in.
Throck, make another survival check now that you're done. Now that you're paying more attention.
Oof.
Yeah. You don't see any bodies.
Since we are back in town, I'm going to reconnect with my familiar because I had left them with the crowds.
Okay.
Because he never came back.
Yeah.
I just disconnected.
I'm going to roll something real quick. Okay. So, what did you tell your crow to do?
Watch and come back if anything strange happened.
Oh, then
Mostly
it's back.
the
It
mayor.
flies back to you
Okay.
at this
Have
point.
what happened? In as little words as possible.
So it can, I believe. Let me look up Find Familiar. I don't remember how much it can communicate to you.
It's a crow, so it has mimicry. That's why I was using the crow specifically.
Find familiar allows you to talk to your.
Yeah, you can
That
communicate
also
with it.
too.
Yes. You get. I'm gonna say you get an image of doors being broken down by a red slod.
Okay.
As I'll say this, and I'll say it kind of like points you, and you can see fairly faint, where Throck didn't notice because he was probably thinking about other stuff. Very faint footsteps of the slod headed right into the main hall, where all the other people have been shepherded.
I motion everyone to follow, and I walk towards the main hall.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna go in there.
Red sleds in there.
I don't want to get hit by that again.
And stay back.
It's
And stay back.
It's okay. No, I got this. I got this. Hold on a second. She's like, watch this. Watch this. And I'm gonna wait till I'm at the door though to do this.
Okay.
Essentially, she's gonna at the beginning of initiative, like if we roll initiative, I'll cast mirror image.
So you all very quickly see a bust down double door. And as you walk in, you see a room full of most of the village. Unconscious, not bleeding out, but all slashed.
Oh no.
There's probably a couple hundred civilians. Like, this is like not a big village, but like, you know, there's more than a dozen families here. You see there is kind of a busted down door and hallway further in, but this appears to be where most of the villagers were. They are all unconscious and slashed. They look to be non-lethally attacked, but attacked.
Gonna look around. He's gonna look around, and then he's gonna just keep going.
Yeah, I was about to say, people who can heal stay with the people. Make sure there's no one dying.
He's gonna look back. We don't have enough.
What else are we gonna do?
Save our resources. Save who we can. We've already screwed up. Keep moving. You don't have time.
What are you guys gonna do? So I know what Alexander Who's you doing. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll follow the boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep moving.
I was about to say, if no one else is staying behind, Alexander's staying behind.
Oh.
So.
Chatter, Proserpina?
How many did you say there are?
Oh.
A couple hundred.
Like, yeah, probably like little shy of 200, I'll say. So like probably like 180 people crammed in here. Like it's a big hall, like meeting hall. It's probably where like most of the weddings happen in this town.
Did the Gith Sarai say how long it takes for the incubation period?
3 months.
3 months? Okay.
Oh, we have time.
Yeah.
But like once that happens, they're just dead.
Yeah. I'm just going around and making sure no one's bleeding out.
He did say they were non-lethal. Yeah.
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 Possible. He's checking all of his bases.
Yeah, if it's non-lethal, Chatter's going to he's gonna look at Alexander and
So you got this then.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
and he'll just move on along with the others.
Serpina, you're gonna go with the others?
After looking around going, there's nothing I can do for these people. Shite. Deep breath, and then I'm going to move with the others.
I'm gonna take her hand.
Alexander's gonna move to barricade the door.
The door into the...
No, the big door.
Yeah.
The entrance, not the window going down.
Sounds good. Who's leading the way further into the town hall?
I think Hong Uzi, because he kept going
Yep.
first.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
Hong Uzi
right
and
behind.
one other person can make a perception with advantage for the people in the back helping, I'll say.
Sure.
I think it would probably be Croc, because I think Croc out of...
Croc?
Yeah. Croc. God damn it, Throck!
Croc is a croc, so...
He is a Croc.
Okay.
This is gonna be another green leaf thing.
You almost
Honestly, you can hear movement kind of deeper in, and you can kind of lead the party in the right way if you like.
Yeah, he'll just like raise a hand up and like start heading that way. But just yeah.
And I'll say with the 23, it's back towards the infirmary.
Okay. And yeah, he'll just get his sword out and ready, and keep going.
Yeah. So I will say you all are at the door to the infirmary. You can hear movement on the other side.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and shoulder check it, and shoulder check the door through.
Okay. So, Alexander is barricading the door. I'm going to describe what you all see. So, you see, as the door is shoulder checked down, the infirmary with like the 6 people who were recovering re-slashed non-lethally again. A red slod standing over them, and the mayor smiling. As the door gets knocked down, you see the form of the mayor wilts away as standing before you, a gray slod.
Yeah, what a piece
And
of garbage.
that's where we will end tonight's episode of Revenge of the Gith. As one thing none of you unfortunately were able to roll is that gray slods are shape changers.
I called it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
as
well,
soon as I remembered about the
I-
slot, I knew that was a gray slot at disguise too.
Yeah. The power of not metaing.
I know, I can't say anything.
Well, I know all about slots IRL,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
just like,
They're fucking
They're nasty.
terrifying.
They
These
nasty.
slots are the worst, though.
Yes. Well,
They're
In my
not the
opinion.
worst.
In my opinion, they are.
No, they're
I
not the
don't like
worst.
I don't like the transformation part.
um,
The transformation part gets me.
cool beans. Well, thank you everybody for coming and showing up. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the subs, the raids, the biddies. It was a great session, and from our chat and from our lovely GM and our cast members. We're not done for the week. You can see 2 of our faces again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. PST, same time. Excuse me, 5:30. We're starting a half hour early because we are adding an extra half hour to that game for our Pathfinder 2e campaign. So 5:30 PST. 8:30 EST, I believe, is the correct math, for some Pathfinder 2e. And then we're not back here doing any tabletop until Monday, where we do our Blades in the Dark, and then a week from today, we are back here. So that's us in the next 7 days. Everyone, please, in opposite order as you went before, tell us where we're going to find you on the internet this week. Start with Obadiah.
So, as I was before, I am Obadiah. You can find me on Twitter at Jostadison. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Shinobi. And if you want to come check me out, I'll be playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice every Tuesday and Friday, starting at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Awesome. Hitmer?
Yeah, hi, I'm a member, also known as Forged King. I plan to start streaming again once my computer's not a complete utter asshole. But I have a Twitter. I never remember it. That's about it for me.
Awesome.
Hi guys, I'm Hope from over at She Games He Games. If you enjoy RPGs, we do play Dungeons and Dragons on our channel every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you guys as always. I hope everyone has an awesome evening.
Right. Once again, hello everyone. I'm Robin Shadle. You can find me all over the internet with the same username, Robin_Shadle. My mixer will be back up on Sunday once I finally get all the grades for the semester inputted, with something very relaxing and very chill and not stressful like this battle.
Awesome.
Hi, Montana. You can find me at Montana What on Instagram and Montana What 2 on Twitter. You can also check out this month, May 23rd. If you're in Vancouver, we have an online D&D charity that we're trying to help out the downtown east side of Vancouver. We're trying to do some good in this horrible time we're living in. Check out yvrdungeonmasters.com, and the event will be there.
All right. And last but not least, our Dungeon Master.
That's me. I'm Robert the GM. I'll be rolling on Twitter. Of course, I'll be here tomorrow at 7:30 CST for Pathfinder 2e. Check out Nerdly Gaming on Saturday at 8 p.m. CST for episode 3 of my Monster Hearts campaign. Man, somebody already died in episode 2. So like, check us out. It's a buck wild.
It's intense. I love it. I'm a fan.
It's so intense. And then of course I'll be so excited to be back here on Wednesday. I'm also part of the Not Quite Heroes podcast. It's a 5e actual play podcast. I'm an anxious tabaxi cleric. Check it out.
All right, cool. And with that, you guys, let's say hello to our friends over at Welcome Party RPG, as they're also playing some tabletop. Bye!
Bye. Thank you so much, everyone.